like a person.
Really?
They talk about Stan.
You see, this is unbelievable.
For the rest of the day.
No, that is
no
really
wonder I put on.
Of course, you think, oh, well, let's not go out for a meal, but we can let's go to the chippy.
Yeah.
It's a treat that's like, but it's steak. I mean, that excludes so many of us from...
And one more quick question.
Oh, I love mushy peas. Oh, my goodness.
Brittany was clearly well used to this kind of...
Absolutely. It's brilliant, because who had heard it?
Yeah.
For the Director of Public Prosecutions, which, of course, what he was, currently that's running at just under £130,000 a year. Now, all right, that's not in the same league as Rishi Sunak, but that's not peanuts, you know?
Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, keep those views coming into us this morning. Let's take a look at the weather. Here's Laura.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much, Laura. Now, still to come on Good Morning Britain, it's been a source of...
Well,
hang on a minute. Are you talking about the man to my left?
Good grief.
3 minutes past 7. Good morning to you. It's reports this morning that we're going to be talking about that Russia has unleashed chemical weapons on the Ukrainian port city of Mariupol.
Well, the Foreign Secretary, Liz Truss, has waded into this one.
And that's our top story here. Pip has the rest of the day's news. Response from you this morning about what Keir Starmer's saying about Rishi Sunak and about the broader point he says that you remember Rishi Sunak had that publicity photo trying to look like he was filling up his... It's interesting. Paul Untouch says, I'm more concerned about MPs who have never had a proper job being in touch with working people more than rich MPs who've worked hard for their wealth. Caroline on Twitter, though, says, I completely agree with Keir Starmer. So many politicians...
He earned. Of course, his wife has inherited wealth, but there is a difference, isn't there, between people who inherit wealth and those who actually have been out there in the world and got lucky.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So we keep talking about that this morning. We'd like to know whether you think Keir Starmer is right to raise that question about what is the limit and how much wealth you can have.
Well, where do you draw the line?
And where does it stop you being able to understand other people's pain?
Are you allowed 3 types of bread in your kitchen?
Who knows?
And 3 cars?
Yeah. So 7 minutes past... 11 minutes past 7. Baby. Britney Spears has announced that she is pregnant. Now, the pop star revealed that she is expecting her 3rd child, which will be the first with her fiancé, Sam Asghari.
Yeah, she's 40 now, isn't she? And this comes 5 months after, of course, Britney was freed from this long-running and controversial conservatorship, which placed a lot of areas of her life under the control of her dad. Well, our North America correspondent with Britney, this is where we go. Which camera? Camera 3, right. We interviewed Britney Spears on one of our shows. And Britney Spears comes on the floor of the studio in the commercial break, and by arrangement, came up to Chloe and said, hello, Chloe, she's so sweet, really nice to meet you. Chloe, she lost the power of speech at bedtime and cried, and tears. Just
lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
The circle of life.
There you go.
The circle of life.
Gosh. Now, more Hollywood and showbiz coming up for you. We've got, still ahead on Good Morning Britain, we've got the Harry Potter villain. Now, still to come, we're frying in Lancashire this morning, but your weekly trip down to the tube.
Welcome back. There are fears that the nation's favourite Friday night dish is going to double in cost amid concerns around the future of Britain's fishing industry.
Various factors, including skyrocketing energy bills and supply chain issues, mean that prices are set to soar at your local chippy, particularly with the current sanctions against Russia, which supplies more than 40% of the UK's white fish. I had no idea about this.
Know that.
Things like haddock and cod, 40% of it comes from Russia. Pip, you've got more...
From Euxton in Lancashire is the president.
Excellent choice. He says you can get 3 or 4 of those for the price of a fish.
The bit I like on a battered cod is that bit at the end, the tail, where it curls up, you know, and that's the real...
Really
it's just pure
crispy.
batter. Oh,
really,
the
smell of vinegar and salt.
Stop.
I know, wafting out.
Stop, I'm going.
I know, doesn't it make your mouth water?
Yep.
Isn't it in the north of England? Certainly when I lived in the northeast,